We got a black cock down. We got a black
Good
cock
choice. Any other business?
Ever seen a big black cock?
Have you ever seen a big purple cock? Only in Saints Row 3 when I beat you with it.
Sadly, yeah. We never played Saints Row 3 together.
Oh.
Do you have 4?
I mean, it's free, so yes.
All stand to attention for the Queen of Albion.
I have it. It's backwards compatible.
Get it.
Oh, okay, I will queue it up. Jesus Christ, stop yelling at me.
No, I'm joking. Don't do that.
Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work. But killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my
Shut the
place
fuck
to
up.
decide his fate. But his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation and then left us to face the darkness
You guys got one
alone.
outfit.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our father's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming
I think they should
here,
make a Fable 4
bringing
which releases
death,
the bad guy.
destruction, the end of our way of
Yeah,
life.
right.
The sacrifices I had to make,
And maybe
I did them to
the
protect
brother from the
Albion.
first
If a
one's the
few had
good
to
guy, and
suffer,
he's, like,
it was to
stopping
build
her.
an army. If a few had
Why
to
the hell she
die,
want a wishing
it was to save
spire?
a country. I have spent years
The music
preparing
box.
for this attack.
Or
Let
the
me
music
stand
box.
by your
Like,
side now,
like, maybe
and
you
all
should,
my
like,
soldiers
use
will
that
be yours to
to
command.
go back in
Let
time,
us
and then
face
the
the
brother was
coming
like, "Fuck your
darkness
shit."
together.
If this is true, if it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
Alright, Eric, it's all up to you.
You have the power over life and death, sister.
Well,
Now
I'm
choose.
evil, so I'd want to kill him, but they think he's evil. So
The people
Well,
await
people
your
are also-
if
verdict,
I killed him.
but do what you feel
People
is
also
best
want
for the
him to
kingdom.
be killed. Like, I'm just saying. But it's up to you. It's your decision.
Oh, well, I'm evil, so the evil thing to do would be keep him alive.
This is not the time for revenge. We need your help, Logan.
Weird. Being
The
good.
Queen has made her decision. Logan's life
It's not like the people
will be spared.
like me at all anyways. I went on a massacre killing a bunch of them the other day.
I know you will never forgive me for the things I've done.
What
You
are you talking
told
about?
me so once,
You
remember?
killed my boyfriend
course
back
I
in the
did.
day, and that guy was a
But what
whiny bitch.
matters now is that we defend our land.
I upgraded. I got a
The
lesbian
castle is
girlfriend
yours,
now.
and so is the throne.
Yeah, you did. It's
I'm glad
a
to be
wife,
rid of him.
actually. Get it right.
Still lesbian.
Still a lesbian.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny.
Two cocks.
You were little more than a child when you left the castle.
It's about to be
You
two
have become a
cops.
hero, a
Yes.
leader, and now, finally,
Logan. I
a
don't see
monarch.
Logan anywhere.
No,
But
he's
your
not a
journey
junior.
is not yet done. Now you are queen, you can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater.
LARPers.
Yo, don't hate on LARPers.
Darkness
Oh
is
no,
coming to
the
our
dank
land.
memes are flooding from the
It
east.
cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know.
The whole truth, not the truth, but the
Only
truth.
with a hero wearing the crown do we
salty
stand a
about
chance of
this.
survival.
And how do I stop it?
Salty,
You
salty,
won't.
what?
Its arrival is
Kinda
inevitable.
lying to us.
1 year from now, the darkness will fall
Well,
upon Albion.
this isn't the first
All you
time
can
she
do
was
is prepare
shady,
and hope to save
but
as many of your
Fable
people
2?
as you can. How you do so is up to you.
Basically, let the
Two
little
paths
kid
lie
die
ahead.
so she can. In
You
the
may
end,
keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler, but understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those
Yeah, look at
promises,
that blazing cack.
to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother.
For the
You
most
have
part,
1
what I
year
do
to do
is
what
like I
Logan
keep
could
half the
not.
promises. And
Be
break
the
some of
ruler
them.
that readies
Aurora
Albion
is the
for
one
the
promise I
greatest
never
threat
break
it has
because
ever
I'd like
faced.
to own Aurora.
And be the hero
It's just more
that
property
can
to make more
stand
money off
against
of. Just
I
saying.
like Aurorans. That bald bitch is bitch.
Yes. I don't have enough to buy any of these chests right now. Also, so we gotta move family homes.
We don't
Because we have a family. We have a family home in Bowerstone we have to sell or rent out and then move into the castle.
We don't have a family
Yeah, we don't have a family, but we have a family home.
anymore.
There are keywords in that.
He's out there somewhere. We went to the wrong area.
Yep.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Erik, stop, seriously.
I trust
Just
you
go
are
to the
finding
fucking-
everything
God damn
all
it.
right?
I don't want to be a cock all the time.
I trust you are finding everything all right? Ah, yes, I
the bandit
remember that.
queen. I see his duck behind that shit.
What?
Your Majesty,
He ducked
I'm not
behind it
sure
to
what
take
to
off his
say after
mustache.
receiving such news.
That mustache was the
The
only reason I was
darkness
with
that
you.
is coming. People won't understand what
It's
it
not.
means. Nobody could, without living through it first.
So that
We
we're
need
so
to
rich we
prepare.
can afford 2 robot dogs.
If we can't stop the attack from
and a
happening,
tornado inside the
we have
war
to be
room.
ready when it comes. Having Logan's troops on our side is a good start, but you will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment.
What up, Hobson? We've already got a
It
third
used to be
what I need.
This is
Hobble,
it.
right? It used to be
Albion's
Hobble, right?
royal treasury.
Hoggle?
The store of the kingdom's
Well, we are
total
royalty. We can make his name Hoggle again. Wait, I personally have more money than the Empire?
Yes.
It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking
You need to have 6.5
Which brings us to the
million
second
in your
item on
treasury
today's agenda,
at the time
and
of war
one I'm
to save
personally
everybody.
very excited
Is it
about.
6.5 million people in your
Setting
empire?
the tax rate.
And that's the only way for no
coming
casualties.
year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing
more
the
than halfway
people
there.
rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation,
Someone
You're
is
probably
spending my
societal
money.
ills.
And you're probably
You
gonna
have three clear
you're probably
choices,
gonna
Your
breaking
Majesty.
half your promises.
One,
And building the brothel.
lower the
Brothel's
tax
like
rate,
the biggest thing.
which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. Very well, Your Majesty.
What'd you decide?
An arousing sight, is it not?
Raise the
Breathe
taxes.
in that
I don't like the
gilded
people.
air. Our tax collectors have not
They
wasted
keep
any time
kicking my
carrying out
dog.
your
Okay, I
wishes.
shot them in the face.
Certainly,
Don't
some
think
people will starve to death, but it's a small price to pay for the security of our land.
At least this much.
If you carry on being this decisive, the treasury will soon be overflowing.
For
Perhaps you could even take a little of the money for yourself.
Look at that.
However you
Good
decide
laps
to
on this
proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the royal ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and
You do that scene from
withdrawals
Aladdin when he
from
slides
the
down the gold
treasury.
coins?
A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda.
Talk to Reva in Bowstone. Ah, we get to
Reva
have...
has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money
where's
like
Left Dead?
Reva can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your
fuck it,
appearance
let's
among the
Left Dead.
populace is well publicized. So expect a crowd.
Do this. I'm about the 10th of the way there. 600,000, 6 million. You know, it's tomato. Donated money. I can't pull out rifle and fire into crowd. I don't really look like a queen. I look like a bandit queen.
Man's best friend, as they say. Now, I was never quite sure whether that meant after all human friends have been considered or before.
You have work tomorrow?
At night.
I was about to say, it's like 3 in the morning over there almost.
It's 2:30. Shut the fuck up. You don't know my life.
I know the time zone. That's like half the life right there.
Yeah, you're right.
Why do my boobs have lightning on them?
I don't know. I saved my game
lightning
though.
boobs. Alright, I'm gonna exit out then. Left for Dizzle.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead. Got it. Switching.